Hey friends, if you're dealing with a tight, stiff, or painful hip, I have a great video for you today. I'm going to show you the best hip flexor stretches to help your mobility and pain. Here we go. Welcome back, friends. Dr. Josa here to help you move better and feel better. Thanks for tuning into the show today. The muscles on the front of the hip can be a common area of tightness and stiffness, especially for people who sit a lot during the day. Those muscles can be in a shortened position, and over time, those muscles can tighten up and stiffen up. Today, I'm going to show you the best hip flexor stretches and the right way to perform them. All right, guys, to stretch those hip flexor muscles out, we're going to do one stretch on the table today. This is called the Thomas stretch. So at home, if you have a table, you can use that, or if you want to do it off the edge of your bed, that should work as well. So legs hanging off the edge. One leg I'm going to pull up to my chest, and the other leg is going to drop, and that's going to be the one that we're stretching on the front. So left leg I'm going to secure with my hands and just drop my body back and allow this leg to kind of relax and stretch. So this is the leg we're going to stretch. I want to hold and stabilize here to stabilize my back and my pelvis on this side, and let this leg kind of relax and stretch. So that's where you should feel that stretch. Let's hold that 30 seconds, and then we'll do that 3 times. You can also do that off the edge of the side of the table as well, if you don't have room off the back side. So same thing, just get close to the edge of the table, bring the leg up, and let this leg drop down and stretch the front here. Hey guys, if you're looking for a way to further enhance that Thomas stretch on your back, if you have a stretch strap at home, you can utilize this to further pull that leg into that stretch position and really get at that rectus femoris muscle that also crosses the hip joint and acts as a hip flexor. So utilizing this, I'm going to show you to further enhance that stretch on your back. So with the leg on the outside, this is going to be the stretch leg. This is going to come up and over your shoulder as you lay back. Bringing the opposite leg up to stabilize the pelvis. This is going to pull, and I'm going to further enhance that stretch on my back. Hold that 30 seconds, and we'll do that 3 times. All right, guys, for our next stretch, to stretch those hip flexor muscles, is going to be in a half kneeling position today. So the back leg here is going to be the one we're going to stretch as far as those hip muscles on the front of the hip. So the key with this one, in this half kneeling position, is good upright posture. We're also going to incorporate some muscles around the hip to stabilize and making sure we're targeting those muscles on the front of the hip. So I also want you to incorporate tightening of the abdomen and also tightening of the glute muscles on our stretch leg. So this is the leg I'm stretching. I'm going to tighten up my abdomen and also the glute muscles on this right leg before I lean forward and feel that stretch, okay? So tighten here, and I'm going to lean forward until I feel that stretch on the front of the hip. I'm already feeling right there, and I'm going to hold 30 seconds. So make sure you're tightening in the abdomen, the glutes, good posture, and then lean forward. Make sure you're feeling that right there, okay? If you guys are having trouble in that half kneeling position due to pressure on your knees, I have a modified version to stretch those hip flexor muscles. So in the standing position, I'm going to use a chair. You can also use a stool or a step at home to put one leg on, and the back leg is going to be the one we're going to stretch today. So bringing my left leg up on the chair, the back one is going to be the one I'm going to stretch today, guys. So same thing with our half kneeling position. We're going to incorporate tightening of the abdomen and the glutes on our stance leg, the one we're going to stretch on the front here. So in this position here, I'm going to tighten up my abdomen and my glute on this side as I lean forward and keep my posture upright. Tighten, slowly lean forward, and then I'm going to feel that stretch on the front of the hip. I'm going to hold here 30 seconds. Hey guys, another way to mobilize the front of the hip, those hip flexor muscles, is to use a lacrosse ball or a tennis ball. So we're going to use this to mobilize those muscles on the front of the hip and get them stretched out even more. So laying down on the ball, we're going to find tight or tender areas and kind of mobilize that area 30 to 60 seconds each. So I'm going to lay down on this ball on my right hip, putting my body weight on my elbows and my knees. And I'm going to put that ball right in the front of the hip and find those muscles that are tight and tender and then slowly oscillate over that area 30 to 60 seconds, and then find a new area to work on, mobilizing that tissue on the front of the hip to get you moving better and feeling better. Thanks for watching today, guys. Perform these exercises to help with your hip mobility and pain. If you found today's video helpful, click that like button or comment below, and I'll see you on the next video. I'm Dr. Josa, helping you to move better and feel better.